Today, we are about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, and we are touring in a master plan community. It is the 24th top-selling master plan community in the country, and we're featuring a builder that is award-winning, and we're going to share with you their top-selling single-story home that is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to take you inside, so let's go. Welcome back to our channel, Inside Houston Real Estate. For those of you that are new here, we feature some of the finest properties in and around the Houston area. From stunning high-rises to amazing custom homes and expansive master plan communities. And today, speaking of master plan communities, we are in Meridiana, which is located approximately 30 minutes south of downtown Houston. And this was the 24th best-selling master plan community in the entire country for 2024. So I can't wait to take you inside. So without any further ado, let's get this tour started. Morgan, before we go inside, let's talk about this beautiful exterior. This is one of my favorite elevations, builders who have a stucco and stone elevation. I also love the colors. So you have the dark window accents, even the gutters going around the roof line are dark. I love the contrast. It's very contemporary, very modern. Now, you see all these beautiful flowers and landscaping. Well, folks, this is a model home. So when this home gets sold, when they're done with the model, this whole area to the left where you see those windows, that is actually the 3-car garage for this home. They will be converting that and tearing all this beautiful landscaping up. That's what they do with model homes. So follow me. So Morgan, before we get inside, I love the fact that you have this large covered area leading to the double door entry. And then if you look over here to my left, it's not quite a courtyard, but you have this nice water feature here. It's great for the aesthetic. And you can also see that there's a covered patio, which is just outside the study. We will get there when we go inside. So follow me inside. Beautiful double door entry. And you know what, folks? Starting to get hot in Houston. I think it's in the 80s today. We just stepped into some wonderful air conditioning.
We did.
Absolutely
I
wonderful. Right. So here we're in entry. Before we go any further, let me give you the specs of this home. So this home has 3 different elevations, starts at $705,000, goes up to, I believe, $716,000. But this is a model home. So what you're seeing has been highly upgraded. There's also certain areas of the house that they have extended. So what we're showing you today is coming up into the high 900s. But you can build this house and you can build on anywhere from an 80 to a 90 to even a 100-foot lot. For those of you who are looking for space, this builder builds on the largest lots out here in Meridiana. All right, Morgan, so immediately off the entry here, you have a bedroom, and by the way, I did not mention this home is 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths, a total of 4,082 square feet. So this you consider your guest bedroom if you'd like. And Morgan, if you step around the corner here, and I'll let you go ahead of me, there is a walk-in closet to the right, and then you have an ensuite bathroom. So this is perfect for a guest room. The other thing I want to point out is we're going through this home. All of the doors are 8 feet high, which is nice. You can go into some other builders and you're going to see the standard 6-foot 8-inch high door frames. So when you have a more closer to a semi-custom or custom home, you want and expect to see 8-foot high doors. Now, just off the entry here, you have a beautiful study area. Some people may even like to make this a dining room. So it depends on what your needs are. But as I mentioned earlier, as we were approaching the entry, you have double doors here and you have a seating area right in front. So if you want to sit outside, you can do that there. You have here on the ceiling, Morgan, let's look at some of the detail here. You have a tray ceiling and some crown molding in the tray, and that's an extra touch. That's definitely a designer touch. All right, follow me this way. Now the highlight of this home, well, there's many highlights. I love this huge, expansive, great room feel. So I don't even know where to begin. So this part right here is the living area, and you can see you have a nice size sectional with the chase sticking out, a couple of chairs. You have the fireplace dead smack in the middle. And I want to make a point here because a lot of homes when you go into, you're going to see a fireplace that's going to be in the corner, which to me is not good design because it's hard to set up your room, put your furniture the way it should be situated to maximize conversation, maximize if you're going to put a TV here, maximize the fact that there's a fireplace. So this is beautifully done right here. Also, you have these built-in shelves to highlight whatever you want to highlight. And then over here to the left, you have a 3-panel sliding door that leads out to the rear covered patio. We're going to get to that in a second. Now, Morgan, if you direct the camera over to where I'm going, you have a nice dry bar right here, plenty of cabinet space. You have your wine refrigerator here. And I like the decoration here with the wine racks on the wall. This is a beautiful presentation. How do you feel about this house so far?
I really like it. It's very warm and welcoming. I love the vaulted ceilings. I don't know if you mentioned that, but.
Good point. And this house, it can be built with vaulted ceilings or with a flat ceiling. So I do want to point that out. The vaulted ceilings definitely give it some more depth. So I like that. All right, stepping into this kitchen, look at the size of the island. You have 4 bar stools here, beautiful quartz counters. And remember, folks, this is a production builder. So if you're going to build with them, you'll have an opportunity to go to a design center and you would be the one picking all of the finishes from the counters, the cabinetry, the hardware, you name it, the appliance package, the backsplash tile, the lighting, that will be on you. So this is just an example of what they can do. You have a farmhouse sink here, dishwasher built into the island, as well as a trash pullout here. And of course, and this is becoming standard, all of the cabinets are on a soft close. Morgan, let's point back over here. You have a little bit of a countertop area here. So if you want to do a blender, a coffee maker, what have you, you can do that here. I also love these cabinets. This color is kind of a bluish gray, and we don't see this too often, but the brass hardware complements the cabinets very well. All right, Morgan, let's turn around this way. You have a 5-burner gas cooktop, and look at the way that they framed the vent hood. So the brown wood here, the same as what you see on these floating shelves. The presentation is just, I think it's gorgeous.
It is. I mean, it was interior designed and they always get it right, but.
They do. You're right. The other thing that's nice, folks, for those of you who have nice stemware or you have nice dishes and you want to highlight them, definitely go with the glass cabinet doors. I think that's great. You have a full backsplash. And let's work our way this way, Morgan. You have a double oven right here. You have another countertop and you have your microwave. So just off of the kitchen, more cabinets. And then here to the left, you actually have a coffee bar, more floating shelves. And look at the size of this pantry. And what I love about this pantry is look at all the cabinetry down below the countertop. Usually we go into a pantry and all you see is shelving. So they were really thoughtful as far as the storage. All right, and let's go this way. This is your laundry room off the kitchen. Now this is another nice feature I like when the laundry rooms are away from everything else. But you can see this is pretty expansive. You even have room to put a second refrigerator here. More cabinet space, your washer and dryer. You have a utility sink here. So this is a very nice use of space for a laundry room. And then you have your mud area right here. So this is, what really is catching me now is the number of cabinets that we see in here.
Yes, the kitchen and the laundry room both have a lot of cabinet space.
A lot.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so let's work our way back out this way. And this, folks, over here to my right, this is actually the garage area. So if you parked in this garage, Morgan, you can just go in there and just pan to the left real quickly. And there must be someone in there. No? Okay. So, but this where Morgan is standing right now would be where that you would come in from the garage. That's a 3-car garage side by side by side. Sometimes 3-car garages are tandem where you'll pull 2 cars in kind of bumper to bumper and then a single side to one side. So this is nice. All right. So let's work our way back this way. And Morgan, I think it's time to show the primary bedroom. Okay. All right, so this is a really nice presentation as well. So we saw something similar to this in, I think, when we were filming one of our custom builders where they had the open concept bathroom. This is not quite as open because it's a smaller house, but as you come into the primary bedroom, the first thing to the left is actually the primary bath. So Morgan, I'll let you go in, but you have a nice soaking tub here. I love the fact that they took the tile from floor to ceiling and they wrapped it all the way around through the shower area. You have a mud set shower area. And the other thing that's nice about this bathroom is the sinks are separated. So partners, husbands and wives, you have your own area. You can put all of your perfumes, toiletries, whatever you need in your own space. And it's not just one long linear counter where everybody's side by side. So this is really nicely done. And Morgan, take a look at the shower. And obviously you're in a master plan community, so you're gonna have a neighbor somewhat near you. So they took the liberty of putting in the frosted glass over the soaking tub. There's also a nice linear window in the shower area. All right, and here you have a linen closet. And you have your water closet. And the bathroom leads directly into your primary closet. And what's nice about this is they actually broke it up into 2 separate sides as opposed to one open space. So this more than likely is his side with less space. And here's the other side. Now, if you had this yourself, you would probably have a custom closet company come out and tailor it to your needs, put in some racks even higher so you have more hanging space. So let's move on into the primary bedroom. You've seen the bathroom. Now, this is a spacious primary bedroom. So you have high ceilings in here, tray ceiling with the crown molding, and like Morgan mentioned earlier, designers always do a nice job. I love these hanging night lamps. Normally you're gonna see just a table lamp, but this is a lot nicer the way this is done.
Yeah, I really like those. They're very different.
Right, and you know the other thing I think about, even at home, I have books on my nightstand and things like that, but there is a light there. So when you take the light off, you have a lot more space to work with. This is beautifully done. And let's point out the flooring that's in here as well. And this goes throughout, very nice floors. And you have these large window in the middle, large picture window. These windows open also here in the bedroom. I think this is a job well done. All right, so you've seen the primary bedroom, you've seen the primary bath. Let's work our way back across the other side of the home. And we want to point out the dining area. Now, some people might consider this a breakfast nook. They've set this up more in a formal fashion. So you saw earlier in the tour the office area. Some people may choose to use that as a dining room. So to each his own. But here is your dining area right here. You have 3 large picture windows looking out over the covered patio in the back. And Morgan, while we're here, let's go outside onto the patio. All right, folks, and there's some construction going in the background, so I hope you're picking up my voice well, but they are building additional models. Out here, I believe you have 10 home builders, and we are gonna wind up covering them all so you can see everything that's out here. So you have an outdoor kitchen. And the other thing I'm gonna point out is that you have brick going around on this house. A lot of times when you get into these master plan communities, the back of the homes is going to be a paddling or what they call a hardy board. This is nice, the fact that you have all the brick. You have 2 covered areas here, this one to the left and this one here to the right. So there's plenty of room out here to entertain. And Morgan, let's point out the vaulted ceiling here on the covered patio. And then in this particular model, keep in mind, folks, this is not even the normal square footage of a lot. In model parks, sometimes the lot size are off, but you can build on an 80, a 90, or even a 100-foot wide lot out here in Meridiana. And this is one of the builders that you can do that with. And they put a nice fire pit here in the backyard. All right, let's head back inside. And folks, there is a second wing to this house, because we mentioned earlier it's 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. So Morgan, I'm gonna let you take over and share the entertainment side of this house and the other secondary bedrooms.
I'm happy to share with you the rest of the house, which I think is the most exciting part of this home. So let's continue on this way. And this part of the home is actually where your game room and media room is going to be. So I love this space. I think having this space in a home always just makes it feel more homey, more welcoming. This is where everybody kind of convenes. There's a lot of conversations that happen here. So this is my favorite part of the home. Everybody just can relax in this space.
And you know what? For parents, this is the area where you send your kids to get away from the grown folks.
Exactly. So we have an awesome game room here. They staged it with a
foosball.
Foosball. Thank you. We used to kill some foosball.
We did used to kill some foosball.
We did. But I love how expansive this space is. You could definitely, fit a pool table here if you wanted to, or whatever games you wanted to host here, or even if you just wanted to put some TVs out here, you could do that as well. I love the picture windows, and those windows on the right side of the middle window, those do open up so you can get that fresh air in here as well. Cool. We will make our way in this way, and this is behind these sliding double doors is where you're going to find your media space.
You could do your thing. She's gonna do it.
Wait.
I know she's gonna do it.
Welcome to the media room. Anyways, but welcome in. This is our media room. They have it set up so this kind of is it almost is like a speakeasy to me, because they have a dry bar over here with some suspended cabinetry. So you could totally make this the little hangout man cave area as well if you wanted to. They have it set up as a media room. They've got 3 TVs in here, which I just noticed. But I love the decor in here. It's different, but it's a cool space. Yeah, and it does have the feel of being a man cave. It's kind of like the darker walls. You have this art on the wall, vodka, bourbon, scotch, whiskey, nightcap. Yeah. I mean, you have 2 TVs in here, so it's a great place to watch the game, invite some friends over. This is a great space. Absolutely. I really love how they did this. And you can really envision what you would do with this space, for sure. Yeah. The other thing I'll point out while we're here, Morgan, I do see there's speakers in the ceiling. So you do have surround sound in here. Yep, speakers. The ceiling is even a little, I don't know if it's vaulted, but there is a portion of it that is kind of slanted up. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, very cool space. This is the fun part of the house. And then on this same wing of the home, we have 2 secondary bedrooms, or excuse me. Yeah, there's 2. 2 secondary bedrooms, yes. So this is one of 2, and they have it set up as, twin beds here. So, Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and then you do have an ensuite bathroom. And you know what's cool in here, Morgan? They actually did the surround tile going all the way up to the ceiling. And you don't see that too often in secondary bedrooms. No, you don't. And then you do have a closet, a walk-in closet, and it's pretty spacious. I mean, you can definitely do some custom custom shelving in there instead of the racks. Nice. But I think it's pretty spacious. And we will make our way to this right here, which is going to be your linen closet or so that's storage closet. And we saw another linen closet on the other side of the house earlier. I don't think we pointed it out on the video, but
The design of this home is really designed to give you as much storage as they can possibly do in a house of this square footage.
Yeah, so let us know what you guys think about it. Is that what you would do in your home? Would you have it as a game room, or what would you guys do in that space? On our right here, my right, excuse me, is going to be where your powder bathroom is. And I actually really like this space. I know it is staged, but they actually took the wallpaper all the way up to the ceiling, which I thought was a cool touch because I've never seen that before. And it's almost like a velvet felt material on the wall.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll make our way down this hallway. We already saw the laundry room and mud room off to the right, but right here is going to be where your secondary bedroom number 2 is. And this is a very airy, and I love the decor in here. It's giving me California beach vibes.
I was just about to say, just the color tones, the palette that they chose in here, the type of furniture.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is ensuite with a bathroom, and then your closet is actually going to be in sharing the bathroom as well. So I'll let you go in there.
Okay. Nice. And you know, they did the surround tile here. It's a tub shower combination going all the way up to the ceiling as well.
Yes, and I like the blue tile.
Yeah, this is truly the beach vibe, like you said. I could see this house being in Galveston.
Absolutely.
Near the water. That wraps up this latest episode of Inside Houston Real Estate. Folks, you just saw a beautiful single-story home, a little bit over 4,000 square feet, built in the 80s, 90s, and 100-foot lots here in Meridiana, which, as I mentioned before, is the 24th top-selling master plan community in the country. If you'd like more details on this home or other plans that they build, definitely reach out to us. Our contact information is in the description below. We'd love to be your real estate team, my daughter Morgan and myself, Lance. If you're looking to buy, sell, or lease in the Houston area, definitely reach out and kindly hit that subscribe button. Definitely like the video and leave us a comment. We love to hear your thoughts, and hit the bell so you get notified when we release new videos each and every week. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you on the next one.